Is Drake chasing a ghost to outrun his greatest rival? Right now, he's thrown everything into a single song, aiming to top Michael Jackson's legendary Billboard record and prove he's still hip-hop's king. But there's a catch. A shadow looms over his plans, and it's not just any shadow. It's Kendrick Lamar, the one guy who seems to block Drake at every turn. This isn't just about charts or hits. It's about legacy, respect, and who gets to shape the future of music. Stick around, because what's unfolding is a story you won't believe. Let's start with Drake's big dream. In March 2025, he dropped Nokia, a track he's betting his comeback on. The song's got everything: catchy hooks, a glossy IMAX video, and Drake's signature charm. But it's not just about vibes. Nokia is his shot to land another #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100, tying or even passing Michael Jackson's 13 chart toppers. That's right, Drake's gunning for MJ, the king of pop, whose record has stood as a benchmark for greatness. For Drake, this isn't just a flex. It's a way to rewrite his story after a brutal 2024, when he took some hard hits in a feud that shook the music world. He's tied MJ's record since his 2023 track First Person Shooter, but Nokia was supposed to be the one to push him over the edge. Fans are buzzing, streams are climbing, and the hype's real. #3 on the Hot 100 ain't bad. So why is Drake betting his whole legacy on this one moment? Because he's got something or someone breathing down his neck. That someone is Kendrick Lamar. And let's be real, Kendrick's on a whole other level right now. If you've missed it, here's the rundown. In 2024, Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, a track that didn't just hit #1, it became a cultural earthquake. Fast forward to February 2025, and that song swept 5 Grammys, snagging Record and Song of the Year while Drake watched from the sidelines. Then came the Super Bowl halftime show, where Kendrick drew 133 million viewers, brought out SZA, and tossed subtle shade. A Canadian tuxedo here, and a minor necklace there. His album GNX shot back to #1 on the Billboard 200, and his single Luther, a smooth duet with SZA sampling Luther Vandross, has locked down the Hot 100's top spot for 7 straight weeks. 7. That's the kind of run that makes history. And here's the kicker. While Drake's pushing Nokia with every trick in the book, Kendrick's just coasting, dropping art that hits the soul. His tracks like TV Off and Good Credit are still charting high, crowding Drake. Out of the top 5, it's like Kendrick's winning without even trying. But how does this tie back to Michael Jackson? MJ's name isn't just a footnote here, it's the heart of the storm. Michael Jackson wasn't just a pop star, he was a movement. His 13 #1 hits, like Billie Jean, Beat It, Thriller, didn't just top the charts. They rewrote what music could be. Back in the 80s, there was no streaming to juice your numbers. You had to get fans to buy vinyl, call radio stations, and show up. MJ made it look easy, but it was a grind. Songs like Don't Stop Till You Get Enough or The Way You Make Me Feel still get played everywhere, clubs, weddings, car radios. That's real impact. Those 13 #1s aren't just stats. They're proof of a legacy that's untouchable, a bar so high most artists don't even dream of touching it. Even today, Billie Jean climbs global charts, hitting the top 100 in March 2025, decades after its release. So when someone like Drake starts eyeing that record, it's not just bold, it's a statement. But is he reaching for greatness or something else? Drake's been cozying up to MJ's legacy for years, and it's starting to feel like a tightrope walk. Back in 2023, on First Person Shooter with J. Cole, he bragged about tying MJ's 13 #1s, even mimicking MJ's iconic Beat It moves in the video. Fans raised an eyebrow. Cocky move, but okay, he earned it. Then came 2024's feud, where Drake dropped Family Matters and took a swipe at MJ to jab Kendrick, rapping lines that made fans wince. Not cool. Now, with Nokia, he's back at it, pushing hard to break MJ's record and hyping it like it's his destiny. Social media's not having it. Posts are popping off, calling it disrespectful, like Drake's turning MJ into a prop to boost his own shine. Some say it's worse because of the feud. Drake's not just chasing MJ, he's using him to dunk on Kendrick, who's been compared to MJ for his own artistry. It's a bold play, but it's backfiring. Fans are asking, why drag a legend into this mess? And when you peel back the layers, there's a bigger issue at play. Here's the dirty secret of today's music game. Streaming changes everything. Back in MJ's day, a #1 hit meant weeks, sometimes months of real demand. Fans buying records, DJs spinning tracks. Now, drop a song, get a big first week on Spotify, and boom, you're #1. Drake's a master at this. He's got 42 top 5 Hot 100 hits, more than anyone, but look closer. Tracks like Jimmy Cooks or Slime You Out hit #1 for a week, then dip fast. What's next? Same deal, gone from the top 10 in a blink. Compare that to MJ's Thriller, which dominated for months, or even Kendrick's Not Like Us, still charting high a year later. Drake's numbers are huge, but they don't linger like MJ's classics or Kendrick's anthems. Some fans call it stat padding, releasing deluxe albums, piling on features, chasing quick spikes. It's why Drake's tied MJ's record but gets side-eye for it. His hits don't feel as earned in an era where streams are king, so is his chase for MJ's crown a real victory, or just a numbers game? Now, let's flip it. Kendrick Lamar's doing something different, and it's why he's stealing the show. Kendrick's never been about stacking stats. He's about the art. His album To Pimp a Butterfly got compared to Thriller for its Grammy run, and you know what he said? MJ's too big to touch. That's respect. Kendrick's tracks hit because they mean something. Not Like Us wasn't just a diss. It was a West Coast anthem, a middle finger to fakes, and it's still streaming like crazy. Luther, with SZA, it's not just a hit. It's a love letter to R&B's roots, sampling Luther Vandross with soul. Kendrick's got 7 hot. 100 entries right now, 3 in the top 5, and he's not even pushing hard. It's organic. Fans see him carrying MJ's spirit, music that shifts culture, not just charts. While Drake's out here hyping Nokia like it's his ticket to immortality, Kendrick's letting his work speak. So who's really closer? To MJ's legacy? So why's Drake's big plan crashing? It's simple. Nokia can't break through. It's stuck at #3, with Kendrick and SZA's Luther sitting pretty at #1 for 7 weeks and counting. That's a wall Drake can't climb. And it's not just the charts. Fans aren't buying his MJ narrative. They're calling it a stretch, like he's trying to borrow greatness instead of earning it. Then there's the lawsuit. In January 2025, Drake sued Universal Music Group, claiming they boosted Not Like Us with fake streams. By March, it was tossed out, with Universal's lawyers saying Drake just lost a rap battle. Ouch. That kind of flop doesn't scream comeback. It screams desperate. Online, the vibe's clear. Kendrick's authenticity is winning, while Drake's MJ gambit feels forced. Even his own moves, like hyping Nokia as a game changer, aren't landing. It's got streams, sure, but it's no Billie Jean, and it's definitely no Not Like Us. So what's next for Drake when his biggest swing misses? Here's where we land. Drake thought chasing MJ's record would put him back on top, but it's only shown how far he's drifted. Kendrick Lamar didn't need to name-drop legends to prove his worth. His music does that, raw and real, just like MJ's did. This isn't about one song or one chart. It's about what makes music matter. MJ built a legacy on tracks that still light up the world. Kendrick's building his on stories that hit the heart. Drake? He's got the numbers, no doubt, but numbers don't tell the full tale. So here's the big question. Can Drake find his own path, one that doesn't lean on someone else's crown? Or is he stuck chasing ghosts forever? Drop your thoughts below. What's Drake's next move? Is Kendrick untouchable? And who really owns hip-hop's soul? Hit that like button if you're feeling this, and let's keep the convo going. I'll catch you in the next one.